I'm being joined by Shrishti's uncle, Vivek Tuli. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to NDTV. First of all, I'm very sorry for your loss. How are you coping up with it?
You can very well understand कि 25 साल पाला जिस लड़की को and she is dead now by somebody. So how can we feel?
सर, आप में से किसी ने भी बात की थी सृष्टि से, परिवार में किसी ने भी सृष्टि से इतना बड़ा स्टेप लेने से पहले बात की थी? सृष्टि ने कॉल किया था किसी को या बात करने की कोशिश की थी?
सर, मैम, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं आपको बता दूं, सृष्टि कभी उस तरह का स्टेप नहीं ले सकती थी, ना ही लेती. पहली बात, 12:30 बजे शी वॉज वेरी हैप्पी एंड शी कॉल्ड हर मदर एंड ताई that then she told them everything was very good and she had come back from a flight and now again she has to go for a flight tomorrow. It was she had to go again on 25th also. Now you are saying that she came. She was very in the CCTV cameras also, and the police showed me she was so happy going upstairs with that guy. What had happened within 15-20 minutes? What happened that she took such a step? Can this happen? Such a happy girl, and after 15 minutes she's no more, and people are saying it's a suicide. How can a pilot suicide? They are very well trained of coping up with any fight. These are very small instances. They carry 300 people along with them, national and international both. How can they get afraid of anything and end their lives? They cannot. They are very strong. Any pilot, which is any girl or boy which is a pilot, can never think of this, and they are very mentally strong. It is not a suicide, and I will say this is not a suicide. And the second story said that she called at 2:30. What the police told me, that it was a video call at 2:30 with Mr. Adit Pandit. So why didn't he call Srishti and his friend, which were living in the same building? Why did he call somebody staying 3 kilometers away? Why? Two pilots staying in the same building, very well known to both of them. Why didn't he call them and say, go, मैं 25 किलोमीटर दूर हूँ, मेरे को समय लगेगा आने में, आप जाकर के देखो. Why did he do that? So please think of that. It is not a suicide. It is a cold-blooded planned murder.
Sir, I respect your sentiments, but let the police find out what exactly happened.
That is why I have full faith.
As per the
I have full faith in the Mumbai police, and they are in the right direction. Slowly and slowly, they are helping us out. First, they said that we are not able to open Srishti's phone, but now by some newspaper, I have come to know that they have opened the phone, and a few chats have been deleted from Srishti's account. So you can very well understand what has happened. Let the forensic decide. Let the Mumbai police decide. They are doing their best, and I have full faith in the uniform.
Absolutely. We all have faith in the judiciary, and the police are also doing their investigation. In fact, as per their investigation only, it was, surfaced, and it was alleged that there was a fight just between, Aditya Pandit and Srishti before allegedly she took such a drastic step. But, let's also talk about the investigation will reveal what exactly happened. But sir, when there are reports that she was mentally distressed from a long time, she was being harassed, as your family is only alleging that Aditya Pandit was torturing her, stopping her from eating non-veg, shouting at her publicly, harassing her at every level, even taking money from her bank account. Did she ever mention this to her parents?
Eating non-veg or yelling at her, they were the instances told. When the police asked me what were the instances, so I told them these were the small instances which showed their character. It is not that Srishti was not allowed to eat non-veg. That is why she took her life. No, sorry. It is not this way. It is this way. The police asked me what were the instances which tell you that he was harassing. So I told them small instances which had happened. This is the story.
Right, sir. We are just...
And the thing is, when I did not know, only she used to tell a little to her sister only. Neither she told it to her mother, neither she told it to me. Now the thing is, when I came to know about this thing, I inquired. The first thing when I asked the guy, why didn't you go to the police? You are all our trained pilots. When you went, first off, tell me from 2:30 to 4:30 till you called the keysmith, where were you? It will not take 2 hours to cover 25 kilometers. Sorry. And that too in the night. Why didn't you call the neighbors? They were very good friend of yours and Srishti both. Why? You had their numbers. You used to call them daily. Why didn't you call them? Why did you call the girl which was staying 3 kilometers away and you went there to take her up? You just wanted to cover up the story. And one more thing, sir, ma'am, they are all trained persons. They've got good training, how to abide by the law. How will someone open the door without the consent of the owner? That is the keysmith. How did they convince the keysmith? Because that was not their house. That was Srishti's house. They did not take any guard. They did not take any neighbor. They did not inform the police. How can you think that this isn't a foul play?
So you allege foul play. What are your expectations from the way the probe is going? How do you feel? Are you confident enough with the way Mumbai police is leading this investigation?
Ma'am, it will take time, I know, but I have full faith in the uniform because I also belong to a uniform family. My Dadaji was in Punjab police. My father was an army officer, died in 71 war. So I have full faith in the uniform, and I know it is slow, but they will catch the truth. Just think of one thing. They both were trained person, right? One was a pilot and the other could not complete the pilot because he's still failing. He's giving the exams every time, but he's failing. But he is trained. So when they entered and saw Srishti, they did not scream because the keysmith is saying, I did not hear anything. Secondly, they did not take any photograph of the hanging girl because both are, that is basically a layman can do this fault. But the trained persons who are trained, they cannot do this type of fault. They know that they will be caught.
Right. So
yes.
Yes. So before letting you go, our viewers and everybody who's watching you right now would like to know more about Srishti and what was she as a person.
Srishti was a very, very, very lively girl, and I have sent videos of them also to you and all the channels. What Srishti was a very, very bold girl, and since you must be remembering in your childhood there was a TV serial named as Udan. By watching that, and she was somehow very, very much motivated by her grandfather who laid down his life in the 71 war. And she said, I also want to wear a uniform. But her daddy did not allow her to go into the forces. So she said, okay, let me become a commercial pilot. So that is also a uniform. I'll wear the uniform. I said, okay, no worries. You go ahead with the uniform. Yes, we did not allow her to become a fighter pilot, but she said, okay, I'll become a commercial pilot then. I said, okay. So she was a very lively, very bright student. And all these, what they are saying that she took her life, no, she cannot. Even when sometime I used to get a bit of depressed, she was the one who used to call me, Papa, everything will be okay, don't worry. So no signs of depressions, no sign of depressions. Otherwise, I would have come to know about that, for sure.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you so much for joining us in this difficult time. We hope you have all the strength to fight this case.
I just request you and to please justice for Srishti. I need nothing. I just need justice for Srishti. Please.
Absolutely. And we all hope that Shrishti gets justice and your family also finds some solace in it. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us.